This morning, the fallout intensifying after the dramatic arrest of 21-year-old Jack Teixeira at his home in Massachusetts. With guns drawn, heavily armed federal agents took the Air National Guardsman into custody Thursday afternoon. The government has accused Teixeira of leaking hundreds of classified documents from the Pentagon.
The Justice Department arrested Jack Douglas Teixeira in connection with an investigation into alleged unauthorized removal, retention, and transmission of classified national defense information.
Teixeira, who was recently promoted to Airman First Class, worked in IT in the intelligence wing. The Washington Post was first to report he shared classified intelligence under the screen name of OG. It all unfolded on a gaming platform called Discord, popular with young male video gamers and gun enthusiasts. The Post describes the suspected leaker as searching for companionship amid the isolation of the pandemic and spoke with an anonymous member of the chat room.
I don't think that there was a goal nor some sort of accomplishment that he was looking for in sharing these documents. Of course, there's some anti-government sentiment.
President Biden weighed in from Ireland in the hours before the arrest.
I'm not concerned about the leakages, and I'm concerned that it happened. But there's nothing contemporaneous that I'm aware of that is of great consequence.
It caps a frenzied week in which the leaked documents set off alarms across the globe. Among the most damning reported revelations, the war in Ukraine could last well into next year, and the Pentagon has doubts about Ukraine's strength heading into this next phase. Also among the chief concerns, the leak exposing how the U.S. gathers intelligence abroad and the potential damage that may cause. Now, outraged lawmakers are vowing to investigate.
If this stuff is authentic, it could actually change the dynamics on the battlefield.
How that this type of information could be out and not be found is inexcusable.
The administration is also scrambling to reassure key allies, including Poland. We pressed the prime minister.
It is unfortunate, of course, but these things unfortunately happen.
Can Poland trust the U.S. intelligence community?
Yes.
Now, Merrick Garland seemed to signal that Teixeira could be charged under the Espionage Act. At minimum, it could carry a sentence of 10 years in jail per document. If you do the math, that's the possibility of hundreds of years behind bars if he's convicted, Savannah.
A lot of people are asking, this is a low-level airman. How does he have access to this highly classified information?
That is the question, Savannah. Look, it's still early in the investigation, but here's what we know. While Teixeira's level of security clearance is unclear, he worked in IT, which gave him access to a computer network that stored top-secret information and would have given him the ability to read and print that information. A Pentagon spokesperson says that the armed forces often entrust their members with great responsibility at an early age. But bottom line, Savannah, all that is now under review.
All right, Kristen Welker with our lead story. Thank you, Kristen.
Hey, thanks for watching. Don't miss the Today Show every weekday at 11 a.m. Eastern, 8 Pacific on our streaming channel, Today All Day. To watch, head to today.com/allday or click the link right here.